Maryville hockey starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Maryville Saints pregame show where one of us is dressed like a professional and the other one's dressed like a monkey in a suit.
Why would you dress like that, Todd? That's really odd. I don't know. That's
I didn't
crazy.
Get the memo. I mean,
gosh. I mean, you look sharp. It's fine.
Saints against the Arizona Wildcats here tonight. We've already started off with a bang. The Saints come in. They're rolling, other than a little bit of a blip against McKendree last weekend. But they picked up a couple big wins over Liberty. They beat McKendree in the road game, came home, didn't do as well there, but they're still looking to keep things rolling here against an Arizona team that hasn't necessarily hit their stride this season.
Yeah, when you're playing teams like Liberty and McKendree, teams that they know they have lost to in the past, teams that they know they can actually beat. I don't know why you're smiling at me.
It's just that kind of night. I don't know.
We're slap happy here at the Maryville University Hockey Center. But, yeah, I mean, and then you come in with Arizona. So you beat Liberty. You split it up with McKendree. I mean, I think beating Liberty was a big feather in their cap. You know, they kept saying, we finally took them down. It's been a minute. It's actually been a long minute because it was the first time they were able to beat them. So real good on them and looking to beat Arizona tonight in their home barn.
So the Saints picked up win number 18, and they're obviously rolling, heading in towards postseason play. Still got a handful of regular season games. But while we have a chance, let's take a look at the head-to-head matchup between these two teams. Kind of a tale of the tape right now. What's really interesting, kind of striking there, is the difference in the number of games played.
Right.
Almost twice as many for Maryville. A large disparity in the record as well. But do you think that's kind of Arizona just being out west and not necessarily being able to schedule as many teams? Or
yeah, I mean, I think that's exactly it. You know, with the ACHA, you never know what you're going to get scheduled or how you're going to be able to get it scheduled. So I think that's exactly what it is, being out west, not being able to schedule as many games as Maryville being in the middle of the country. And I was actually talking to DJ Malone about this the other day, and he was saying it's a real, luckily for Maryville, they are in the middle of the country. They're able to schedule a lot of games, able to get some ice under their skates, as you say. So, like I said, I was talking to him and Jeff Crenshaw, and they were just saying that.
That's a regular round table of hockey knowledge right there.
Oh, man, you never know with DJ and Jeff what you're going to get.
So one of the reasons that the Maryville Saints managed to come up with some quality wins last week was due to goaltending. Interesting starting goaltender here tonight. Let's take a look here. It's going to be Hannah Petrusev in between the pipes. Not used too much, but getting a start here tonight on home ice.
Yeah, great for her to see some time on the ice. Cool for us to be able to see her start. Like you said, hasn't played too much, but that's another good thing for Maryville. They've got a goaltender that's hot. Stick with the goaltender that's hot, that's playing well, right? But really, really cool for Hannah to get the start tonight, to get the nod, and we'll see what she can, do for the Saints out on the ice.
Might as well get her a little bit of playing time as well, because Caitlin Cadrayan, the senior, going to be gone next season. So see what they have down in the pipeline.
When you have a plethora of goaltenders, let's start them all.
So the Saints look to keep things rolling here. We'll try to keep things rolling a little bit smoother once we start the actual game.
I don't know if that's going to happen. We're having a night here, folks. We're having a good time.
It's always a good time here on the Maryville Saints Hockey Network. I'm Todd Panula. He's Chuck Kraus. We'll be right back with the puck drop. It's the Arizona Wildcats against your Maryville Saints coming up.
college hockey. It's more than just what school you play for. More than just another sweater you pull on. It's about focus, determination, strategy, and poise. It's more than just packed rinks and screaming fans. It's about heart, skill, and passion. In nearly 30 years of the ACHA, we don't just play the game of hockey. We are the game of hockey. Hundreds of elite players and coaches from some of the United States and Canada's most prestigious programs. The American Collegiate Hockey Association. More than just a game.
This is the letter I've been telling you about.
This letter is for you. From what I hear, you're supposed to be the next Tom Brady. What I'm about to say is important. Never let them call you the next Tom Brady. When they compare you to the GOATs, tune it out. When they say you're a 6th round draft pick, store it away. Compare yourself to nobody but the kid in the mirror. The one who goes all in, all out, and has the crazy confidence to know that who you are today is just a piece of who you're going to become. This letter's for that you, the one no one will see coming. Sincerely, Tom.
About your dreams, man.
What you want, Lou Fuse has got it.
For the past 70 years, Lou Fuse has called St. Louis home, growing our dealership and community family, delivering the best experience.
Loufusc, where we'll treat you right, you'll see. RESPECT, get the respect that you'll need.
With 17 brands, 12 dealerships, thousands of new, certified pre-owned, used and motorsport vehicles, and millions of happy customers, Lou Fuse is here for you. Year after year, Lou Fuse has been proud to support youth athletics, honored to give back to community charities, and happy to deliver the respect and customer service you deserve.
LOUFUSZ, treat you right for 70. LOUFUSZ, it's our anniversary.
Come celebrate our 70th anniversary with us, with anniversary savings and specials all year long. And everyone gets the Fuse Family Promise, including warranties on new and Fuse certified vehicles, a money-back guarantee, and exchange policy.
LOUFUSZ, where we treat you right, you'll see.
Hello everyone, I hope you've had a great summer. As the school year gets started across the country, we're excited to also welcome you back to another great season of hockey. Thanks for being a part of the USA Hockey family. I want you to know that our volunteers and our staff work every single day as hard as they can to make sure hockey is the best sports experience in every community in our country. Within USA Hockey, you're part of an organization that's a world leader in development, safety, fun, and success.
Poop, shit, poop.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Maryville University Hockey Center, site of tonight's ACHA Division I women's matchup between the Arizona Wildcats and the Maryville Saints. The Saints come in having gone 2-1 last week with wins over highly ranked Liberty. In fact, they were number 1 in the country at the time, and the number 3 ranked McKendree Bearcats on the road game, and then came home and lost to those same Bearcats in another close one. They face a struggling Wildcats team looking to pick up just their 6th win of the year, but it would be a feather in their cap to knock off the number 3 team in the country. One thing we were noticing before the game is Saints a deeper bench. Only about 15 skaters suited up for the Arizona Wildcats. Their goaltender this evening will be Olivia Sorley. Saints unable to get a shot away as it's jammed over towards the far side, picked up by Brydell. Reverse back over here towards the near side. McGowan comes over, keeps it alive, pushes into the corner. Brooks is spun around. Upended as she tried to skate into the circle. And the Wildcats get it out to center. Brydell chopped one towards goal. It went off of the stick of a Saints defender. And we'll get our first stoppage with 19:08 to go in the first.
Well, Todd, since you're not going to introduce me, I will. I'm Chuck Krause here with Todd Panula. Glad to be here tonight.
See, I'm so used to being by myself that I...
Touche. You're right. I retract my statement. I'm not Chuck Krause.
He's thin air, ladies and gentlemen.
We're having a night here tonight, Todd.
Saarinen tried to get it in deep. Might need a screwdriver to get this one fixed here.
Well, if you don't find one, you'll be screwed.
Puck over towards the far corner. Kelsall banged it up the wall. Stick save made by Petrusev. Statistician is going to call that one a pass, so no saves on the night yet for Petrusev. Brought into the zone by Beckett, takes a wrister off the cuff of the glove, back out into the slot, but nothing but Wildcats right there. Callhammer chopped it into the corner, but she's tied up quickly by Pesca. Beckett picks it, centering pass. Callhammer the backhander, and that one's turned aside. Beckett comes over to help, takes it to the half wall, stick handles through. Dished one over here towards the near wing. Gerwitz with a shot, rainbows into the belly of the goalie. Wildcats have an interesting schedule this weekend, obviously playing Maryville here tonight. Then they play at McKendree tomorrow, and then 2 against Lindenwood to finish off the weekend as they try to increase their games played. Long shot from the point was knocked around. Wildcats are able to chop it out to center. Fallardew had her pocket picked. Entering the zone is Carson. Flicks one in towards the middle. Callhammer breaks it up. Jammed back over towards the near wing by Gerwitz. Beckett had it knocked around. Maine held the zone, at least for now. Beckett has it along the boards. Gillings enters the zone, but her teammates are changing, so she just fires it in behind the net. High off the window and knocked down by O'Brien. Whacks at it a couple times, and then the cross-ice pass is going to leave the zone. Just about 3 minutes played as McGowan lofted one in. Cooper comes over, steals it away from Verderber. Wildcats regather it. Now Brydell with a chance to enter on the far wing. Nice little tap around the defender. Wrist shot, and Petrusev the save. She will cover it up after her defender knocked it right back into her.
What a move by Brydell, getting the puck into the middle right to herself and able to get that nice hard shot on, but a great save by Petrusik. That was a great move by Brydell.
Showing some speed and rink awareness, just tapping the puck around the defender, as you mentioned. Back to the point. Allen took a shot. That was knocked down on the way through. Fluttering puck, and then scooped just over the blocker's side. Shots are 3-3. Schultz holds the line, at least for now, as they scrum for it. Petrusev covers and then leaves it for McGowan. Right-handed defender from Imperial. Tossed it out to center. Off the end wall, picked up. And Putnam guides it around. Rutherford sends it into the attacking zone. Chopped back the other way. Saarinen gets it over here towards the near side. Hazard sends one towards goal. Petrusev makes another stop. Pesca from near side half wall skates towards the top of the circle, and then her shot was blocked by Renkus. Passon brings it over here on the near side from the corner, tried to flick one out in front. That was off a skate.
You sound like a Frenchman when you said that, Todd.
Got to give it a little flair every now and then.
Every time you say it, I get like a little shiver up my spine. I love it.
Need a baguette.
Yeah.
Chopped over towards the far wall. Now Renkus with it at her own blue line. Off the end boards, Armstrong tries to guide it on around through the middle, almost too far behind Carson, but she's able to sweep it up. Jammed off the far boards, Renkus comes back. Passes around Carson. Ross taps it into the neutral zone. Here's O'Leary. O'Leary wanting to take the wrister, and then she's guided towards the wall.
Oh, good D. Kind of a big hit behind the net as well. That was good D by the Arizona Wildcat defender.
Saints are back. Fallardew has the puck. Up the wall. They wanted to go cross ice to Ross. That was intercepted. Rydell tossed it in. Fallardew regathers it, side of the net. O'Leary tried to skate past her own bench. Had it knocked away by Thompson. Fallardew feathers one to Callhammer. Looked to find Gillings, but that was a little too far in behind. Kelsel bangs it up the wall. Allen tosses it towards the attacking zone. Chopped away momentarily from Howell. Schultz twists it around to the far side. Puck ping-ponging back and forth right now. Saints had it at center. Beckett gets it in towards the slots and then lost it to Thompson. Gillings tied up with Thompson. Wildcats will send it down. If it goes far enough, it'll be icing. And there's the whistle. 13:34 to go, first period. In a scoreless game, shots are even 4-4.
You know, for kind of struggling this year, not playing nearly as many games as Maryville, Arizona's come out pretty strong. You know, you would think Maryville, as well as they've been playing, that even though it's early in the game, they'd already put up a few, but Arizona's able to shut them out, even them out on shots as well.
Maryville wins the face-off. McGowan send it over to the far side for Putnam. Arizona will clear it out, looking to get a line change, and they will. McGowan from below the goal line. Out towards the circle, handled there by Waxenberg. Saints push one out the far wall into the attacking zone. Cooper on the forecheck, disrupted things at least for a moment. Wildcats turn around and they're going to ice it again.
Rylan Pesca kind of shaken up behind the play. Hearn and Maryville Saint went into the boards kind of goofy, and she's kind of shaken up. It looks like she's going to, well, maybe she is going to come off. I was going to say she's going to muscle through it and stay out there, but yeah, they kind of went into the boards goofy and fell down on one another.
Slapped up the wall by Armstrong, but the Saints hold the zone. Brooks from behind the goal to her backhand on the near corner. Almost running into the referee, and now he gets it caught in his skates. He's like, where do I go? Brooks takes it off the dashers and then gives it up. Carson dropped it back for Derber. Comes up and then skates over towards the right wing. Onto the circle, takes a shot, and that slices through the top of the crease. Maine holds it in, pushes it up the wall. Rutherford says thank you very much. Brooks heads off the other way with Passon. Brooks either had it knocked loose or tried a drop pass. One way or the other, it ended up working. Stretch pass, and that's out of the reach of Brennan. Should be icing, and it will be. 11:57 to go here in the first. Scoreless thus far. Off the draw, right to Howell, and then twisted around by Allen. Tapped out in front. Oh, they had two Wildcats, and it split them. Saints recover defensively. Schultz swats it on around. Guided past the forechecker by Fallardew. Ross pushes out in the middle. Now here's O'Leary in 2-on-1, perhaps with Brennan.
Oh.
O'Leary tried to go through the wickets and just caught the skate. Gerwitz keeps it alive, and now Brennan is there. Picks up the rolling puck in the far corner. Hard pass to Kelsel at the point. Skates up a couple strides, looking for options. Drops it for Gerwitz. Offers skate, takes a shot. Rebound chance after it was blocked, but Brennan couldn't get it through. Allen looking for space. None to be had right now as the Saints are swarming. Intercepted as Ross, tied up, still managed to get it over to O'Leary. McGowan fresh off the bench. Punches one down in behind the net. Ross is there. Carries over towards the far side from the hash marks. Gives it off to Gerwitz. Couple strides and then shoots to the glove hand side where it's pushed away. Callhammer sent it right back in on net, and Sorley will cover.
It's not really putting too much on Sorley just quite yet. She hasn't really had to stand strong. I know Maryville's going to want to change that. You know, we're still halfway through, or not even halfway through the period yet.
Saints win another face-off. Putnam lofted it up, looking for Beckett in the corner. Beckett's going to be called for a penalty as she took down Verderber from behind. So the first power play of the game is going to go to the Wildcats. They call cross-checking. I'm not sure I saw that. I'm not saying it's not a penalty, but Saints doing a pretty good job on the penalty kill thus far this season, killing off over 80%. Caitlin Hogan trying to decide who to put out there on the power play. Saints were able to clear it. Second opportunity as the Wildcats get it into the zone. 1:36 left to go on the power play. Saints find a seam and send it out. Toivonen goes back. Finds McKeague up the ice after retreat. Toivonen again. Toivonen in over on the far side. They take the shot from the slot, and that's turned aside as Grace McKeague went for glory. Saints defensively will have a new pair. Brennan steps up, bangs it into the corner. Brooks almost got checked and unsuspecting it too. Fortunately for her, Millie Howell eased up. Thompson sends a pass up the far side to Bridell. From the circle, just slides one through the middle of the rink, over into the near corner. Howell back to the point. Allen walks the line. Back to Howell on the circle. Wrister on through and a save by Petrusev. Bridell took a swipe at it. Not sure if she got a piece or not, but save was made.
Anytime Bridell's out there, it seems like things are happening for the Wildcats.
Still with the power play for another 33 seconds. Thompson at the point, sweeps one up the wall. Howell from the circle, and there's a little glove save made on the shot from the near side. Saints win the draw, back to Gerwitz. Flung it up the near side, but Thompson holds his own. Rutherford took a couple whacks at it, couldn't get the puck cleanly. Gerwitz from the near corner, and now bangs one all the way down. It was close to a high stick from Thompson, but they're going to allow it. Maine, check that, it's Schultz. Glides her way through over to the right side. From the top of the circle, looking for Howell. Twisted all the way around now to Bridell. Put one into the mixer, nobody home. Back to 5-on-5. Here's Beckett, shot. Awkwardly handled by Sorley. Talking about our resident DJ Malone earlier. He's starting to prove that I'm getting lazy because I'm so used to hearing the sounds that he plays when a penalty ends that I stop looking at the clock.
Yeah. You know when he's here. He says he's got the flu, but I don't think he does.
I could say what I think he has, but I think I'd get kicked off the air.
Oh, Todd. We've corrupted you, Todd. You used to be like very, very nice man. Like you do your broadcast, you don't say much. We have certainly ruined you.
It's always been hiding in here. I just try to keep it.
So you're saying we bring the best out of you?
I guess that's one way to put it. Arizona clears it out towards center. Just about 13 minutes played. Shots are still even. Seems like the Saints will add 2 or 3 at a time, and then it'll be brought back. Toole picks it up below the goal line. Floats one up the far wing. Toole and O'Leary jabbing at it. Right now the Wildcats are able to keep it in. Not too much in the way of possession. Finally guided up the wall by Hazard. Ross didn't see Maine coming from behind. Taken down, no penalty. Hazard from the corner. All the way back to Saarinen. Wildcats changing their lines with 6:02 left to go in the period. Long stretch pass out of the reach of everybody. O'Leary was afraid of being offside, so she couldn't catch up to the puck. And it was too far out of the reach of Ross. All of that results in an icing.
No score, 7 shots all around. Talk about an even game. Penalty.
Saints are going to be shorthanded again, it looks like. Arizona tried to put one into the middle. Howell was unsuspecting. Wildcats are still going to hold on to it. Bridle plays it off a skate. Finally, the Saints touch it. I don't think anybody was too aware of who that penalty was going to be on because Sorley hadn't even headed to the bench yet.
Yeah, I saw what he called, but it didn't seem like really a penalty to me. I don't know. Who am I, Todd? I'm nobody. I can't make the calls.
Yeah, we're not cool enough to wear the stripes.
No.
Emily Toole in the box, again a cross-checking call. Bridell guided one in from the back wall. Petrusev sticked it away. Tough angle chance from Schultz, ended up missing, but not by much. And now we get another penalty. It's going to be a tripping call, should even things up.
Yes, it is on the Wildcats. So Maryville will have a 13-second power play. Minute 47 of 4-on-4 play. Todd, I say it every time. 4-on-4 is my favorite play. Besides Hamilton. Hamilton's a great play. I've actually never seen it.
I'm just going to leave that alone.
Wicked. Wicked's my favorite play. That thing is amazing.
I haven't seen that one.
You want me to sing anything for you?
Maybe during the intermission.
Okay. Halftime show by Chuck Krause singing Wicked. The likes of Wicked.
Schultz sweeps one in, trying to chase it down. steals it away from Gerwitz.
Popular. You're gonna be popular.
I mean, there is a hockey game going on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, folks.
Brennan from the far corner, intercepted by Verderber. She tried to put it in through the middle. Beckett picks up the loose change at center.
Here, Coach Lang, wheel, wheel, wheel.
Does he need some new tires?
Todd, there's a hockey game going on.
I apologize. Here comes Beckett from the circle. Right pad save made on the shot. Beckett tries to center. Yeah, I've got an excuse. I've been up since 5 in the morning.
Well, I have an excuse. I had bad sushi for dinner last night.
McGowan puts one towards net. Sorley will cover it up. 3:55 left to go in the period. 18 seconds left in 4-on-4. 31 seconds left in the special teams play. Slammed off the glass. That should be an icing. .344 now left to go here, first period.
6 seconds till Maryville's going to have their power play here. I was going to do math, but I didn't feel like I could do it correctly, so I didn't say any numbers.
That's why we went into broadcasting.
Oh, it got quiet.
Music cut off a little early there.
The linesman gets taken down.
Yeah, he'll be all right. Saints with a short power play, long shot. Sorley makes the save. 7 seconds left in the abbreviated power play. That'll do it for the Saints power play. It's the Wildcats clear it down. Back to 5-on-5 now. 3:20 to go in the period. Gerwitz trying to pick up speed through his own zone. Runs into Schultz. Lost the puck in the process. Fallerdu reverses towards the near side. Brooks takes it out from between her skates. Rutherford lost it along the near side. Armstrong bangs it down low. Gerwitz couldn't connect with Brooks, and that'll be an icing the other way. We've settled into quite a few icings here in the last 5 minutes or so.
Todd, this Sunday, 11:45 a.m., the Lakers, Lake State Lakers are in town, and it's Maryville's, I would say, senior night. We'll just say senior game this Sunday here from the Maryville University Hockey Center. Quite a few seniors that are being recognized here. I know they always look forward to that game. I know you'll be here.
I will. You'll be here in spirit.
I might be here. We'll see what happens.
Here's Passon to the forehand, and the puck just slid away off the toe. Good scoring opportunity goes by the wayside. 2.5 to go in the period. Back towards the point, and it will flutter down the ice. Beckett stick handles through the neutral zone. On her off wing. Avoids the slash. Looks for Callhammer, and the shot was just barely blocked. She couldn't get the follow through. Lifted right back along the backside of Renkus. Tool in her own zone. Pushed it up the far wall. Beckett lost it momentarily and then strips it back from Hazard. Now here comes Callhammer looking to the far side. Hallhammer would like to get a goal with her family in attendance. .90 seconds left in the period. Rink-wide pass went off a skate, so Beckett has to come back to pick it up. O'Brien jabs it up the wall. Jillings was held onto by Saarinen just a little bit. Chipped into the near side corner by the Wildcats. Toole stretches it out to the far side. Eventually they were trying to filter it through, but it wouldn't be there for Harris. Long shot, Petrusev makes the save.
DJ and I will be in Rolla, Missouri Saturday night. We're doing a trivia night for it's called the James Senton Foundation. DJ does all the questions and all the music. He's a board member of that foundation, and I host, and we're doing it in Rolla, Todd. A little drive southwest.
Are you going to wear your fancy shoes with no socks?
Well, I just might do that. I guess we'll see.
Filter down through, deflected shot. Sorley dives out. She manages to cover it up at least long enough. Whistle came a little bit early as the Saints kind of stripped it out from underneath the glove.
Yeah.
.38 seconds left. I don't think you should be picking at that thing.
Sorry. People are going, what are these guys talking about?
I lost the plot a long time ago. Jammed over towards the far side. Sent to the point. Fallardew wants to take a shot, and that's deflected just wide. Rutherford puts it back in front. Oh, a sweep shot and a couple chances. Sorley manages to get the paddle down.
Boy, Sarah Brooks was right there. Got a couple backhands on it. But like you said, Sorley covering each post with the splits, not allowing anything by her.
Her pads were basically right on the goal line, so she had to be strong. 8 seconds left. Saints get it off the face-off, and then it just trickled away from Beckett. 1 second left. Howard's going to run out of time. Beckett and Howell, get a little bit tied up there.
Yeah, and then Emma gave her a little shove, and they're talking back and forth. She's probably said, hey, where'd your broadcaster get sushi from? That's what she's probably saying to Emma.
Yeah, you need to tell them, if they're that interested.
It was bad sushi. I don't want it. They don't want it.
0-0. Things get a little feisty there at the end. We'll see what the second period has in store. And we'll talk things over just briefly in our intermission report coming up. Keep it right here on the Maryville Saints Hockey Network.
Welcome to Maryville University.
Welcome to Saints Nation,
home of the Big Red M.
So what does it mean to be a Maryville Saint?
It's more than just going to classes.
As Saints, we are passionate about what we believe in.
We are open-minded and curious about other points of view.
And we know this about life at Maryville.
Your best experiences will happen when you get involved.
Make sure to get involved on campus.
We work hard.
But we have a lot of fun too.
We have a passion to see each other succeed.
You might have a few hiccups along the way, or maybe something more serious.
When we run into adversity,
we have faculty and staff here to provide support.
We stand with our fellow Saints through the good times
and the difficult times.
So be sure to seek out help when you need it.
We know that here at Maryville,
we are never alone.
The spirit of Maryville flows through each person that steps foot on our campus.
Being a Saint is that feeling that Maryville University is your community.
That even when you're far away from home,
you are home.
We're on this journey together.
We are Maryville University.
One team, one family.
time where it's going to get harder and more difficult, but to never lose that focus of enjoying the game is so important. Leon Draisaitl from Cologne, Germany, Edmonton Oilers. For me, it started early. My dad played, so it ran in the family a little bit, and always wanted to play in the NHL. I'm an offensive guy that likes to generate and create chances and take big pride in the defensive side of things as well. I've got nothing but great things to say about Warrior, and a huge fan of the consistency year after year for me personally, bring out the best product, and it's so simple and easy to work with Warrior. And on top of that, the service is incredible. Always things to learn, always things to grow, always the parts of the game to get better at, but all in all, you have to be a Warrior.
There's a whole lot of wonder in the little word, why. It's uncovering how things work, what things are. Why is endless. Why is ageless, and it's for everyone to explore. At the St. Louis Science Center, the wonder of why is why we exist. We create it inside our building and in our community. Why is where wonder begins, and the St. Louis Science Center brings it to life. Come visit.
Unforgettable moments can happen anytime, anywhere. When we sit down and have a meal, the simplest joys turn into magic. All it takes is good company, great food, and a nice cold Coca-Cola. That's a recipe for magic.
And welcome back to the Maryville University Hockey Center. Scoreless after one period of play as we talk things over in our Maryville Saints intermission report. Todd Panula alongside Chuck Kraus. An interesting first period. Obviously, neither team getting a goal, but it wasn't for a lack of chances.
No, not a lack of chances. Saw some special teams. Saw a couple good chances, I guess. They did, like we said, the goaltenders haven't really been tested yet. As we look 12-8 on the shots. Nothing crazy for our first period. Like you said, scoreless still. So we got to see some special teams, but not really much happened during that first period.
Right. If anything, I think Coach Schlang is going to tell his players stay out of the box maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Because although Maryville did have a power play statistically, it was only 13 seconds.
Yeah.
So not a whole lot of positive special teams in terms of the man advantage for them.
Yeah, not really too much time to get anything going. The faceoff was down in Arizona's zone. They win it. They clear it. By the time you get back, everything's off the clock. So not too much opportunity for Maryville on the power play, and not really too much or too many opportunities during the regular play. Like we said, we thought it would be kind of lopsided. Arizona not having as many games played, not having as many wins, and they're also traveling. So you would think all those would be stacked against them, but they've proven to be a better team than that, and they held Maryville up scoreless so far.
So if you're the Saints, what do you need to do in the second period to kind of get your legs rolling a little bit more and showcase that you're the higher ranked team?
I think you need to pepper shots on the goaltender. Put everything on. We always joke and say, you never know what's going to go in. Put everything on net. I think that's what they got to do. They got to put everything on, be there for the rebound. Sarah Brooks almost got one at the end of the period. I know I'm holding a screwdriver. Todd's laughing because I'm holding a screwdriver. hockey, folks. Not many opportunities in that first period. We got a big second period coming up. I don't even know how do you get back on track after that? Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
there is 40 minutes left in regulation. Scoreless through 20. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have that second period for you right here on the Maryville Saints Hockey Network.
St. Louis has a great history of sports.
We love our baseball.
Baseball is nuts. It's crazy here.
When we go back to St. Louis, we got to see the Cardinals play or the Blues.
St. Louis has such a rich history of soccer. This city is ready for an MLS team. It's really such a sports city, and you have to just experience the environment.
That's what makes St. Louis such a special place.
Where it's going to get harder and more difficult, but to never lose that focus of enjoying the game is so important. Leon Draisaitl from Cologne, Germany, Edmonton Oilers. For me, it started early. My dad played, so it ran in the family a little bit, and always wanted to play in the NHL. I'm an offensive guy that likes to generate and create chances and take big pride in the defensive side of things as well. I've got nothing but great things to say about Warrior, and a huge fan of the consistency. Year after year, for me personally, bring out the best product, and it's so simple and easy to work with Warrior. And on top of that, the service is incredible. Always things to learn, always things to grow, always the parts of the game to get better at, but all in all, you have to be a Warrior.
Unforgettable moments can happen anytime, anywhere. When we sit down and have a meal, the simplest joys turn into magic. All it takes is good company, great food, and a nice cold Coca-Cola. That's a recipe for magic.
To get more out of your engine, demand more from what you put into it. Go the distance with Schaefer Racing. Supreme 7000 Synthetic Plus Racing Oil. Penetro 90. Molly Ultra Grease. Schaefer, the choice of home track heroes.
What you want, Lou Fuse has got it.
For the past 70 years, Lou Fuse has called St. Louis home, growing our dealership and community family, delivering the best experience.
Loufusz, where we'll treat you right, you'll see. RESPECT, get the respect that you need.
With 17 brands, 12 dealerships, thousands of new, certified pre-owned, used and motorsport vehicles, and millions of happy customers, Lou Fuse is here for you. Year after year, Lou Fuse has been proud to support youth athletics, honored to give back to community charities, and happy to deliver the respect and customer service you deserve.
Loufusz, treat you right for 70. Loufusz, it's our anniversary.
Come celebrate our 70th anniversary with us, with anniversary savings and specials all year long. And everyone gets the Fuse Family Promise, including warranties on new and Fuse certified vehicles, a money-back guarantee, and exchange policy.
Loufusz, where we treat you right, you'll see.
St. Louis has a great history of sports.
We love our baseball.
Baseball is nuts. It's crazy here.
When we go back to St. Louis, we got to see the Cardinals play or the Blues.
St. Louis has such a rich history of soccer. This city is ready for an MLS team. It's really such a sports city, and you have to just experience the environment.
That's what makes St. Louis such a special place.
time where it's going to get harder and more difficult, but to never lose that focus of enjoying the game is so important. Leon Draisaitl from Cologne, Germany, Edmonton Oilers. For me, it started early. My dad played, so it ran in the family.
And welcome back to the Maryville University Hockey Center as we are just about set for second period action between the Wildcats and the Saints. Scoreless through 20 minutes. Shots are 12-8 in favor of Maryville.
Five-on-five hockey, Todd. We'll see what this second period brings. We said not too much. Excitement really happened during the first period. We'll see if the second period can bring maybe some goals, maybe some physical action, whatever that may be. 6 seconds into this second period.
Saints get the puck off the draw. They fire one towards the front of the net, and it's turned aside by Sorley. A big, juicy rebound couldn't be handled. Brooks left it for Poisson. Chop back over the red line. Here's Poisson looking to put it into the middle, just out of the reach of Brooks, even as she dove for it. Rutherford chopping at it. That one was close to the blue line, but the linesman says still on.
Boy, I thought that was out.
As did I, but we'll give the linesman the benefit of the doubt. Brennan tried to drop one back to the point. Second opportunity, finds Gerwitz, skates up towards the circle. Shot, rebound chance, and it was denied. I believe Allen got a stick to it. Brennan slices past one. Guides it back to McGowan. Tossed up the wall, but cut off by Schwartz. Poisson pushes it over towards the far side. Ross chasing after it. Allen finds the loose puck. Saints have to be careful of too many players. Puck floats over the blue line, and they reset back at center. Floating puck up the far wall. O'Leary keeps it alive. Schultz digs in. Thompson is there as well. Allen joining in. Callhammer trying to scrape it off the Dashers. Everybody kicking, pushing, jockeying for position.
Hit from behind.
I believe the Saints are going to be shorthanded again.
Yeah.
Another cross-checking call.
Yeah, especially in a in a no-checking league, Todd. You get cross-check from behind right on the boards.
Well, as I say that, it's actually going to be Sophia Thompson going in for Arizona. So Thompson's the one I thought that took the spill, but she's going to be the one that is called for the penalty.
Yeah.
Nobody in the box for Maryville. So the Saints will be on their second power play. They were just waiting for the scoreboard to show that. Gerwitz quickly over to the far side. Beckett dusts it off once, sends it down low. O'Leary was muscled off the puck, and now here's Poisson from the near wall. 1:35 to go on the power play. Filtered on through to Gerwitz, back to Poisson here on the near wing. Gerwitz straight away, far side Beckett from the circle, takes a shot, and that's sliced all the way through but wide. Saints have kind of been their own worst enemy on some of these plays as the puck left the zone. Rutherford tosses it down low from the corner, Sidney Poisson. Half wall to Gerwitz. No, we're not doing that anymore. Here's Beckett from his hash marks, takes a shot, and that missed.
It reminds me, Tom, when you say Poisson like you do, it reminds me of the French racer on Talladega Nights when he's talking. He talks about being French. I don't remember any of the quotes he said, but he talks in a very, very, well, he's French in the movie, so he talks in a very thick accent. So every time you say Poisson, I think of, no, here he goes. You go, Ricky Bobby. He says it very, very French.
Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby.
And here's Colleen O'Leary putting it across. Oh, and it got caught in the skates. Jab back out through center. 13 seconds left in the power play. Gerwitz was hoping that puck would slow up a little bit more. Trying to stretch it out. Ticks off a couple sticks. The Wildcats sweep it over here towards the near side. Back to 5-on-5 as Thompson steps out of the box. Putnam left it. And O'Leary was tied up. Regathers it as she's jousting with Peska. Peska takes a spill. Rebound chance, they score! Puck popped loose over here towards the near side. Sorley dove after it, couldn't get a piece of it. And I believe that's Alicia Ross.
Yeah, great work behind the net by Colleen O'Leary. She was able to get past the defender, actually muscled through the defender, and was able to get the puck in front for Maryville to knock it home for a 1-2-0 lead here in the second period.
So Ross gets the goal to put her team up by 1 at 4:14 of the second period. Saints trying to quickly add another. Here comes Cooper, chopped away from her possession momentarily. Harris kicked it back, got a little too far as Arizona cleared it, and that's an icing the other way. 15:22 to go in the second period. Saints have 2 shots on goal here in this second period, and one of them is at the back of the net. Thompson drops it back to Allen, flips it on around. Strange hop off one of the partitions. O'Brien jammed it down low. They were looking for Cooper. Wildcats get it out, too far for Kelsel, but she attempted to play the puck, which negated a potential icing. Toole dueling with 2 Wildcats. They try to flip it out in front. Chilling sweeps it back towards the far corner. Toole roughs up Howell. Coming over to help is Essie Toivonen. Saints are able to clear it out. Beckett comes in, and now she's able to avoid the slash. She's got Gillings in the middle and hits a skate with the pass. Back the other way, Carson was looking for Toivonen. Wasn't quite on there. Saints looking to transition. Instead, it's picked off. Shot from Peska was blocked. Now it's 1-on-1 with Beckett. She's got the wheels, takes the shot, misses to the blocker's side. Rebound comes all the way out of the zone. Potential 2-on-1 the other way. Trying to avoid the danger. Toole played it off the window, but it was partially blocked by Peska. Armstrong has it at her own blue line. Up the near side wall. Waxenberg couldn't get it into the zone. Armstrong again through the middle. Brooks cuts it off. Brooks back to the forehand, just outside the circle. Cross-ice pass was intended for Poisson. Saints hold the zone after the puck ricocheted around a couple times. Gerwitz's shot was blocked. Chops it up the wall. Saarinen lost it. Long shot, rebound chance. Saints couldn't get a stick to it. Gerwitz again. Now Fallardew comes over here to the near side, and then Rutherford put it off the side of the net. Potential icing. Clock stops with 13:13 to go here in the second period. Coach Lang changing his lines. Carson tried to cheat in a little too early on the faceoff, and they're going to wave out the center. Saints win the draw. Back to Rinkus. Falladeau with a shot. That's blocked. Armstrong flicks it off the wall. Falladeau will keep it alive. Had her skates taken out from underneath her. Rinkus had her own blue line. Finally into the zone comes Brennan. She'll guide it on around. Tried to center for Ross. Ross has the lone goal. Almost connecting to Bridell on a potential breakaway opportunity. Just rolled off of her stick, and Petrusev will cover. 12:37 to go here in the second period. Both teams jousting for it along the far wall. Now Allen fires one in. Petrusev sticks it away. McGowan tying up Bridell. Comes back over here towards the near side. Putnam looks to skate up. Cooper's out in front of her. She hands it off. Cooper comes in. Thought about dropping it to Putnam, and now the Saints are going to go to the power play, and Thompson is going to go right back into the box. So Saints 0 for 2 thus far with the power play. We'll see if the third time is a charm. Saints have been pretty good on the face-offs, but when it's come to the power play, although they haven't had too many opportunities, it seems like the face-offs haven't gone their way in those instances. They do manage to pilfer possession back. Poisson from behind the net. Leaves it for Rutherford. She tries to stuff it in. Strong paddle again there for Sorley. Hurwitz to Beckett. Wrist shot goes high. And a little too high. Took a deflection and went out of play. 1:33 left in the power play, 11:30 left in the period. Gerwitz from the point. Rang all the way around. Rutherford couldn't hold on to it. Gerwitz keeps it in the zone. Poisson from the near circle. Down low for Rutherford. Return pass was denied. Ryland Pesca coming over to disrupt things. Beckett back at her own line. O'Leary with a little bit of space over on the far side. Poke check, keeps it. Saints have to regroup. Beckett with the seam on the right wing. Cross ice, splitter options there. Brooks eventually got it. Fanned on the pass. Now Gerwitz straight away, far side. Beckett from the dot, took a shot. That was blocked. Rinka sends it up the zone. Or excuse me, Pesca. Brooks comes right back in. 30 seconds left in the power play. Brooks continues to gallop over along the perimeter. Now from the slot to the near circle. Beckett through the wickets of the defender. Stick save was made by Sorley. Karunikar. To Callhammer. Rink wide, they find Beckett. She was trying to connect with Ross on the far side. Back to 5-on-5. Saints are 0 for 3 with the man advantage. Here's Beckett from the high slot. And again, the shot was off a stick and out of play. And again, Beckett and Bridell get into it just a little bit after the whistle. So I thought maybe the goal would kind of put a charge into this game, but the Saints still only with 3 shots here in this period. Just the 1 shot on goal thus far for Arizona. Putnam seals herself against the wall, and then she's taken down from the side. Trail referee spotted it, didn't like it. Saints will have their 4th power play. Roughing is going to be the call, and into the box goes Essie Toivonen. There's Brennan, dusts it off. Over to Gillings on the far side. Now Brooks on the near circle. Back to the point for Brennan. She'll take a wrist. Oh, it went off of the stick of Brydell, and stretching out was Sorley to make the stop. Those are always awkward plays for any goaltender when you think you're tracking a shot and your own teammate is the one to actually redirect it. Brooks goes skate to stick. Reverses around Thompson. Now she'll take the wrister, and a blocker save is made. Ross chops it backward. Puck ping-pongs back and forth a little bit. Brooks is on it now. Rink wide to Gillings. She'll take a slapper. That's off a skate. Brennan goes back. Saints try to re-enter. Second time they're denied. Beckett had her stick lifted momentarily, but was able to keep it away from Howell. Stretch pass out of the reach of everybody, but no icing as Poisson had the edge. Here's O'Leary. All the way back for Gerwitz. Sweep shot. That's blocked. Gerwitz again with a wrister. That's off a stick and again into that protective netting behind the goal. 47 seconds left in the penalty to Toivonen. 8:22 left to go in the period. Gerwitz walks the line. Straightaway point now to Poisson just outside the circle. Gerwitz quickly over to Beckett, putting it in through the middle. Everybody was tied up and the pass was blocked. Saints regain possession with 22 seconds left on the power play. Gerwitz feints over towards the far wing, takes a shot, and that's off the shoulder. O'Leary ran into pressure. Far side, they hack, they whack, they score! Power play goal for Sydney Poisson. Great effort play there. The puck bounced over towards the backside. She got a couple whacks on it and was just able to chip it past the goaltender. And the Saints get the power play goal. .12:21, the time of the goal. McGowan roughed up by Toivonen. Toivonen was in the box for only 4 more seconds when the goal was scored. There comes O'Brien, drop pass. That was disrupted. She intended that one for Addison Harris. Now Carson from the near circle shoots up high, and that's over everything. Carson again, this time from the corner. Finds Verderber. Her shot was knocked away. And Cooper back for Harris. Ran into a little bit of traffic there as she collided with Allen. Allen going coast to coast to the backhand, to the forehand. Petrusev the save. Waxenberg puts it on through. Petrusev sticks it into the near side corner. Saints are going to be shorthanded as soon as they get possession. And interference will be the call. So the Saints get a power play goal to double up their lead, and now they'll be shorthanded again. Been a little quiet over there, Mr. Krause. Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. You know, it's watching hockey and you have thoughts to yourself. Sometimes they just don't make it out your mouth, and, well.
It was a peaceful few minutes.
Oh, well. Make sure to make up for that here now.
Allen quickly over to the far circle. Deflected shot on the way through. Schultz got a piece of it. Petrusev covers. 10 seconds off the clock. 1:50 on the power play. 6:18 in the period. Chopped away from Brooks. Second opportunity. Saints get it out. This time set down by Brennan. Here's Thompson. Pushes one far side. Schultz crosses the line. Struggles to get it out of the snow in front of her own bench. That allows the Saints to tie it up momentarily. Walking the line is Thompson. Dishes far wing. Schultz takes a shot. That's off a body and wide. Allen from the near circle. Puts it into the middle. Howell the shot. And that one was pushed aside by the Saints' pressure. Howell from down low. Cycles over here to Bridell. From the outside hash marks. Down low in the corner to Howell again. Saints swatted off the near wall, but not out. Allen stick handles back into the middle. Long looping shot. Petrusev eats it up.
Able to see that shot. 49 seconds left on the power play for Arizona. Nothing too crazy. Hannah Petrusev standing tall between the pipes for the Saints.
Petrusev hasn't faced a ton, just 4 in this period, 12 overall. Verderber tosses it to the wall. A shot from Saarinen was off a stick and out of play. Wildcats tried to pass it back towards the point, and it escapes the zone. 5 minutes left in the second. Trying to go rink wide. Rutherford got a piece of it. Verderber brings it back in. Regathers it after it was poked. Verderber pirouetted around and tried to fire it down low. Now she'll have a shot opportunity. Instead, it goes rink wide, and Petrusev makes her way across the crease to make the stop. Toole was roughed up, and she and Carson were battling for the puck. Toole was taken down a second time, and it's going to be another penalty, this time on Arizona.
So 1 second, if they could have just let it go 1 more second, the penalty for Maryville would have expired. So they will have, Todd, this is how good my math is, they're going to have a power play for 1 minute, 59 seconds.
Nobody's ever going to confuse you with Albert Einstein, but I think your math is pretty good on this time.
Boy, what'd I do to you? Folks, I'm going home. Todd's going to continue this.
Saints quickly around the perimeter. They went towards the backside, and then it's scooped past the glove by Poisson. She's got the power play goal. She'd like to get another one. Going to take the shot this time. Goes to the blocker side, and it's off the side netting. Wildcats chop it out. 4 minutes left in the second period. Rutherford taps it past Thompson. O'Leary to Beckett. Now Poisson from the face-off dot takes a shot, and that bounced past the goaltender. O'Leary sends it out in front. It's going to go all the way back to Gerwitz. Back it outside the circle. She'll take a shot, and Sorley makes the stop. 1:05 left in the power play. Saints have now been on the power play 5 times. They're 1 for 4 thus far. Brennan all the way back. Almost gave it away right in front of the net. That's a little bit dangerous.
Yeah.
Brennan charging in on the offensive end. 45 seconds left in the penalty to McKeague. Callhammer hands it off. Brooks reverses back into the corner. Saints are going to be up 5 on 3 if they give the puck away. And there it's touched up by Toivonen. And the Saints will have a 5 on 3 for 29 seconds.
Yeah, right in front of that front referee. Sarah Brooks goes to the corner and gets tripped up. Easy call for him to make. Like you said, 29 seconds, the Saints will be on a 5 on 3. 2:58 left in the second period.
Lucy Verderber into the sin bin. Saints going to go with their top power play. Rutherford wins the face-off. Beckett quickly back. Gerwitz dusts it off a couple times. Poisson on the far circle as they've swapped places. Beckett near side. Looks like they're going to change again. Beckett straight away. Her shot was blocked. Rutherford comes back out and then charges towards the front. Gerwitz from the skate. Hard pass into the corner. Now we're on a 5 on 4. Gerwitz with a long shot. Oh, the net was empty, but it would not settle there for Beckett.
Whoops. It's going to be an icing.
Those are the kind of opportunities a goal scorer salivates at, and when the puck just kind of bounces away from you.
Oh, yeah. It was right in front of her. And it looked pretty, too. She was down on one knee. Like, that would have been a real pretty shot.
1:12 left to go here in the power play. 2:09 left in the second. Saints win another face-off. Gerwitz from behind her own goal. Cuts through the pressure. Fluttering pass over here towards the near side, and that wasn't on the right side of the red line. Gerwitz not happy with herself.
Yeah, some miscommunication from the Saints on this power play. 2 icings right in a row.
That leaves 59 seconds left on the power play. Saints 1 for 5. Their special teams percentage, not necessarily where Coach Lang would like, but he's got a 2-0 lead right now. Now it's a 3-on-1 as they put it in the middle. Poisson, tripped up.
No trip.
No call.
Wow.
The net is still empty. Sorley is down. Beckett's shot was blocked.
Poisson was absolutely tripped.
Saints come right back in. Now Poisson almost with another empty net as the puck came right back into her skates. Somebody's lost a stick for Arizona. Somebody needs to control that fan down there. Here's Beckett into the high slot. Shot knocked down again. Arizona cannot clear, but Brooks didn't know where it was. Wildcats do send it out. Fresh off the bench now. It's a 2-on-1 the other way. Verderber regathered it. Took her eyes off the puck, and it kind of slid away from her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right out of the penalty box. It's kind of a timeout is called, but kind of a jumbled up, miscombobulated, however you want to say it, power play for Maryville. Didn't really get anything going. 2 really uncalled for icings. And if Coach Tommy Lang from Maryville is the one that called the timeout, I could absolutely understand that, being that they just came off that power play, need to gather themselves. Well, there's only 49 seconds left in the period. Maybe they could have held it off and talked between the periods, but you don't want to go into the third if you're a Maryville Saint 2-1 or possibly 2-2. So you want to make sure that you still regain that 2-goal lead, kind of slow things down here. If you're watching us on YouTube, we appreciate it. We got the Arizona Wildcats, Maryville Saints. Dave Sorley, appreciate the comment, man. We see it as they come through. I would imagine we've got daughter Sorley in goal as she's playing a stellar game tonight. So, strong game here between the Arizona Wildcats and the Maryville Saints. Like I said, 49.7 seconds left here in the second. Been a great game. We've seen special teams, Todd. Yeah, it's 2-0, but no team here has ran away from anything so far.
Yeah, a lot of power play opportunities, 8 in total. Make that 9. Saints are 1 for 6 as they get the centering pass. Oh, what a save! Rebound, score! What an initial save there for Sorley, but then the Saints were able to pop the puck over the pad and make it 3-0. Sarah Brooks.
You took the words out of my mouth, Todd. What a beautiful initial save by Sorley. Got the right toe on it, but Sarah Brooks was able to get her rebound and knock it in as Sorley was still down from that initial save. As we hear the dogs barking here at the dog pound here at the Maryville University Hockey Center. 3-0, Maryville Saints.
So Brooks at 19-22. Saints looking for more. Gillings puts it into the mixer. Verdurber got a stick down. And the Wildcats are able to send it back out to center. Popped over here towards the near side. Verdurber's back. Brendan on the forecheck. They toss it around Ross. Verdurber still on the puck. Gillings disrupted it momentarily. Now Putnam's back in her own zone. She's pressured by Waxenberg. Now here's a 3-on-1. Brendan from the middle takes a long shot. Time ran out. Wasn't going to count even if the net was empty. An entertaining second period. Saints get all 3 goals. And they head into the intermission with a solid lead. We'll talk things over in your second intermission report. Keep it right here on the Maryville Saints Hockey Network.
St. Louis has a great history of sports.
We love our baseball.
Baseball is nuts. It's crazy here.
When we go back to St. Louis, we got to see the Cardinals play or the Blues.
St. Louis has such a rich history of soccer. This city is ready for an MLS team. It's really such a sports city, and you have to just experience the environment.
That's what makes St. Louis such a special place.
It's going to get harder and more difficult, but to never lose that focus of enjoying the game is so important. Leon Draisaitl from Cologne, Germany, Edmonton Oilers. For me, it started early. My dad played, so it ran in the family a little bit, and always wanted to play in the NHL. I'm an offensive guy that likes to generate and create chances and take big pride in the defensive side of things as well. I've got nothing but great things to say about Warrior, and a huge fan of the consistency. Year after year, for me personally, bring out the best product, and it's so simple and easy to work with Warrior. And on top of that, the service is incredible. always things to learn, always things to grow, always the parts of the game to get better at, but all in all, you have to be a warrior.
Unforgettable moments can happen anytime, anywhere. When we sit down and have a meal, the simplest joys turn into magic. All it takes is good company, great food, and a nice cold Coca-Cola. That's a recipe for magic.
To get more out of your engine, demand more from what you put into it. Go the distance with Schaefer Racing. Supreme 7000 Synthetic Plus Racing Oil. Penetro 90. Molly Ultra Grease. Schaefer, the choice of home track heroes.
What you want, Lou Fuse has got it.
For the past 70 years, Lou Fuse has called St. Louis home, growing our dealership and community family, delivering the best experience.
L-O-U-F-U-S-Z, where we'll treat you right, you'll see. R-E-S-P-E-C-T, get the respect that you need.
With 17 brands, 12 dealerships, thousands of new, certified pre-owned, used and motorsport vehicles, and millions of happy customers, Lou Fuse is here for you. Year after year, Lou Fuse has been proud to support youth athletics, honored to give back to community charities, and happy to deliver the respect and customer service you deserve.
L-O-U-F-U-S-Z, treat you right for 70. L-O-U-F-U-S-Z, it's our anniversary.
Come celebrate our 70th anniversary with us, with anniversary savings and specials all year long. And everyone gets the Fuse Family Promise, including warranties on new and Fuse certified vehicles, a money-back guarantee, and exchange policy.
L-O-U-F-U-S-Z, where we treat you right, you'll see.
St. Louis has a great history of sports.
We love our baseball.
And welcome into the second intermission report here on the Maryville Saints Hockey Network. 3-0 in favor of the Saints as they exploded for 3 goals there in that third period. It wasn't necessarily the way we thought, the way you described it, where you're just peppering them with the net, but they get 3 in the back of the net, and that's really all you need.
Yeah, it goes to show after that failed 5-on-3 that Maryville had, Coach Tommy Lang takes a timeout, and then they're able to come and get that third goal. So it shows that whoa, excuse me. Dog's barking at me back here.
Doesn't like your analysis.
She doesn't. You're completely wrong. Tommy Lang didn't take a timeout, which could be the case. But regardless, they're able to get that third goal. It shows that it paid off. But, yeah, you'd think that they'd get something going during their power play and their 5-on-3. That just didn't happen.
Now, I don't mean to make it sound like the Saints didn't have any shots. They ended up with 12, so 24 for 40 minutes. Not too bad, but when you're facing an unranked team and you come in as the number 3 ranked team in the country, you just think, as you said in the last intermission, that they would have gotten a few more through. But you have to give credit to the Wildcats. They haven't allowed a whole lot of.
Yeah, and give credit to their goaltender as well as Sorley. I mean, she made some great saves as Sarah Brooks got that third goal here in the period. Initial great right toe save by Sorley. Sarah Brooks able to get her own rebound. Maryville's up 3-0.
So the Wildcats trying to punch their way through, but they only end up with 6 shots on goal themselves. And Petrusev, as we kind of mentioned a couple times, hasn't necessarily had to make any just wow saves, but she's made the stops that she needed to.
Exactly. Nothing crazy. She hasn't had to stay back on her heels, get going, but she's been solid, and that's exactly what you need. She's been there. Her defenders are allowing the puck, allowing her to see the puck, and she's doing her job back between the pipes.
So the shots are 24-14 in favor of the Saints. The score is 3-0. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll have your third period of action. Keep it right here on the Maryville Saints Hockey Network.
Welcome to Maryville University,
Welcome to Saints Nation.
home of the Big Red M.
So what does it mean to be a Maryville Saint?
It's more than just going to classes.
As Saints, we are passionate about what we believe in.
We are open-minded and curious about other points of view.
And we know this about life at Maryville.
Your best experiences will happen when you get involved.
Make sure to get involved on campus.
We work hard.
But we have a lot of fun too.
We have a passion to see each other succeed.
You might have a few hiccups along the way.
Or maybe something more serious.
When we run into adversity,
We have faculty and staff here to provide support.
We stand with our fellow Saints through the good times.
And the difficult times.
So be sure to seek out help when you need it.
we know that here at Maryville,
We are never alone.
The spirit of Maryville flows through each person that steps foot on our campus.
Being a Saint is that feeling that Maryville University is your community.
That even when you're far away from home,
You are home.
We're on this journey together.
We are Maryville University.
One team, one family.
There comes a time where it's going to get harder and more difficult, but to never lose that focus of enjoying the game is so important. Leon Draisaitl from Cologne, Germany, Edmonton Oilers. For me, it started early. My dad played, so it ran in the family a little bit, and always wanted to play in the NHL. I'm an offensive guy that likes to generate and create chances and take big pride in the defensive side of things as well. I've got nothing but great things to say about Warrior, and a huge fan of the consistency. Year after year, for me personally, bring out the best product, and it's so simple and easy to work with Warrior. And on top of that, the service is incredible. Always things to learn, always things to grow, always the parts of the game to get better at, but all in all, you have to be a Warrior.
There's a whole lot of wonder in the little word, why. It's uncovering how things work, what things are. Why is endless. Why is ageless, and it's for everyone to explore. At the St. Louis Science Center, the wonder of why is why we exist. We create it inside our building and in our community. Why is where wonder begins, and the St. Louis Science Center brings it to life. Come visit.
Unforgettable moments can happen anytime, anywhere. When we sit down and have a meal, the simplest joys turn into magic. All it takes is good company, great food, and a nice cold Coca-Cola. That's a recipe for magic.
Welcome to Maryville University.
Welcome to Saints Nation.
Home of the Big Red M.
So what does it mean to be a Maryville Saint?
It's more than just going to classes.
As Saints, we are passionate about what we believe in.
We are open-minded and curious about other points of view.
And we know this about life at Maryville.
Your best experiences will happen when you get involved.
Make sure to get involved on campus.
We work hard.
But we have a lot of fun too.
We have a passion to see each other succeed.
You might have a few hiccups along the way.
Or maybe something more serious.
When we run into adversity,
We have faculty and staff here to provide support.
We stand with our fellow Saints through the good times.
And the difficult times.
So be sure to seek out help when you need it.
we know that here at Maryville,
We are never alone.
The spirit of Maryville flows through each person that steps foot on our campus.
Being a Saint is that feeling that Maryville University is your community.
That even when you're far away from home,
You are home.
We're on this journey together.
We are Maryville University.
One team, one family.
There comes a time where it's going to get harder and more difficult, but to never lose that focus of enjoying the game is so important. Leon Dreisaitl from Cologne, Germany, Edmonton Oilers. For me, it started early. My dad played, so it ran in the family a little bit, and always wanted to play in the NHL. I'm an offensive guy that likes to generate and create chances and take big pride in the defensive side of things as well. I've got nothing but great things to say about Warrior, and a huge fan of the consistency year after year for me personally.
Back here at the Maryville University Hockey Center as the officials decided to start a little bit early. Had to do some business behind the scenes, and the clock said 2 minutes left, and all of a sudden they're dropping the puck. Saints almost came up with a goal as they bounce one up towards goal. Sorley makes the stop. Been a rather interesting night. Hopefully you're enjoying wherever you're watching.
Well, no one told me the game started.
I don't think they told any of us.
Oh.
That's what I was just saying a minute ago. There was like 2 minutes left, and then all of a sudden they're dropping the puck.
My goodness. Maybe we should pay attention. We're blaming other people.
Oh, no, I'd blame the refs. I guess they're not getting paid by the hour.
Well.
So Saints with a 3-goal lead. They will be off for the next 2 days as Ross gets the next shot. That's right into the glove of Sorley. And as Chuck mentioned earlier in the game, they will have senior day against Lake Superior State. I'd like to question whoever decided to start that at 11:45 in the morning.
Well,
It's not too much worse than an 8:15 game on a Thursday.
Well, as we saw during the intermission, Coach Lang watches these. So when Coach is watching this.
There's Beckett's shot. That's off a stick and off the back wall as well.
No more 11:45 games, Tom. Tom, notice like dropped the MY. Tom.
Mr. Lang.
This will be my last broadcast, folks. I'm sorry.
It's been a good run.
Oh, man.
Off a skate. Should be icing if the Saints can catch up to it, and they're going to wave it off.
Oh!
Good effort there by Bridle. Pops back out in front, and the save is made. Katrusav with good positioning.
Yeah, the puck popped out right there in front.
$18:02 left to go here, third period. Now we joke around, but I have to figure that the game was scheduled that early to avoid the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
then,
yeah, to avoid Super Bowl.
And then ironically, there's a tournament that we're also covering.
I was just going to say there's a D2 tournament all weekend that we're going to be here for. So
that one drops at 2:30, which basically runs right into kickoff. That's okay. I only watch for the commercials anyway.
I'm the same way with Super Bowl. I love the commercials.
Puck popping around left and right. Here comes Cooper. Drags it all the way into the corner. Stick there by Maine. She's able to sweep it away, but now Harris has the puck. Off the wall to Gerwitz. Wrist shot on. Sticked away by Sorley. Somebody's without a stick. Now Gerwitz with a shot. That's off the shaft of Sorley's stick. Popped up into the air. Their defender was able to push it over towards the far wing. Poisson reverses. Rutherford repays the favor. Oh, wraparound attempt, and she stuffed it right into the goaltender.
Good read by Poisson. I'm sorry, Poisson.
I've said it the one way for too long now. I'm not.
Hey, I get it. I get it. But I have to conform to it as well.
Brooks pops it up the wall. Allen tried to send it back the other way. Brooks sweeps it up towards the line. Gerwitz heading off on a change. Howell in behind her own net. Opportunity now for Putnam, and she blew a tire, skating into the slot. Allen crosses the red line and fires it in. Partial change for the Wildcats as well. Thompson chips it to herself in the corner. McGowan pushes it off the other way. Ross knocked it loose a couple times, but the Wildcats are able to send it down. No icing here. 15:35 left to go here, third period. Saints already with 5 shots in this period alone. Trying to add to their lead. Ross, Poisson, and Brooks are your goal scorers. Puck chopped up into the air. Brennan left it for O'Leary. Ross coming over to help. Wildcats are able to send it up the wall. Not out yet. O'Leary holds it in again. It's going to take a wrister, and that's gloved down by Sorley. Might have been heading wide, but as a goaltender, you can never be sure. Saints with a wholesale change. Off the draw, Gillings splits the defenders. And the puck slid away from her. Was banged off the top of the wall right by the bench of Arizona. Gerwitz stretches it out, doesn't connect with Beckett, and that's an icing. mentioned, a busy weekend for the Wildcats. Maryville here tonight, McKendree tomorrow. Finished off with 2 games against Lindenwood Saturday and Sunday. Now Beckett with call hammer, and Beckett crossed the line before the puck did. That denied what would have been a really solid opportunity to set up a 2-on-1.
Mm-hmm.
Face-off going to come all the way back towards the Maryville line. Puck just kind of floated loose after the face-off. Riddell drops it. Howell the shot. Petrusev smothers.
.30 shots for Maryville, 16 for the Wildcats.
Shots 6-2 just within this period. Falardeau chopped it up the wall. Jillings lost it momentarily, but Falardeau was there to clean up the spilled milk. Beckett puts into the middle. Callhammer sweeps it across. Rebound, score! Another great effort goal for the Saints as they cash in on the loose change from the backside. Jillings will get the goal to make it 4-0.
Yeah, story of the night for the Maryville Saints, getting those rebounds, Todd. The initial save by Sorley comes out straight to Jillings, and she's able to get that rebound, putting Maryville up 4-0 on their 31st shot of the game.
So Jillings at 5:58. Saints are up by 4. Thompson jabs it over towards the far wing, sent up the wall, but again not out. Here's Harris, tried to reverse and stuff. Scramble play in front, and it's sent out of there by Allen. Saints regather it at the red line. McGowan flings it around, slowed up by Allen. In the near side corner, reverses and then swaps places with Saarinen. Centering pass, and O'Brien got it towards goal. Just glanced off of Sorley. Puck fluttering, and McGowan will catch up. Off the near side wall, just out of the reach of Harris. Cross ice pass, intended for Saarinen. It wasn't quite on. Saints will track it back down and behind their own goal. Toivonen almost made the steal, is able to strip it away and then had it pilfered away. Here's Rutherford from the near circle, takes a wrister. And Sorley, I think, thought that was going far post, still managed to get her possession after making the pad stop. Off the draw, Rinkus goes cross ice. Toole on the puck, picks it up off the wall. Looking to go down low, off the mark. Brooks finds the puck along the near side. Brooks on the return pass, and that looked like it went off the shoulder of Sorley. Wildcats cleared out, not far enough for icing. Toole is back. Toole feathers one up the wall. Poisson is on it. Here is Brooks. That one went off a body and over the net. Centering feed went off the toe of Brooks. Poisson twisted around. Toole with the lob pass goes off the shin of the referee. The referees wear leg protectors. I've always been curious about that.
Did you just ask if they wear leg protectors?
Yes.
Todd, you've been in and around hockey for how long, and you're asking if the referees wear leg? Of course they do.
I've never been a hockey
Could you
referee,
imagine
They want to act like they're tough. You got to take it across the shin.
Oh my gosh, not a chance.
Well, don't wear the pads then. Or the pants. Can't tell.
Elbow pads, a cup, shin guards, usually thighs as well. Not the big ones, but.
Here comes Schultz from the near circle. Shoots. You tried to go 5-hole, and Petrusev says no. Far side Thompson. She'll take a shot. That comes over towards the near side. Wouldn't settle there for Howell. Fires it back behind. Centering pass from Schultz. Went off the backside of the goal. 10:45 to go here in the period. Saints fire one up and out. O'Leary tried to chase it down. And Allen just barely got to it.
Steal.
Beckett makes a steal, a shot, and Sorley makes a stop.
The wrong person to get the puck stolen from. Maryville's top scorer, Beckett.
McGowan's shot was turned aside off the waffle board. Off the end.
Oh.
Beckett with a slap shot. Sorley dives out to cover up the loose puck.
Nice hard shot. That came out right into the wheelhouse of Beckett. Put a nice slapper on, but even a better save by Sorley.
10:06 left to go here, third period.
Dude, the referees wear pads. Gosh, God.
You got to be manly. Now the Saints make another steal in the corner, centering for Callhammer. Defender was able to deal with it. Wildcats get it over their own line. McKee tossed it into the attacking zone. Didn't connect, and that's an icing call the other way. Now off the face-off. Arizona comes out through the neutral zone. Saarinen gains the attacking end. Pesca lost control. Harris goes the other way. Harris going to try to guide one towards goal. That was off a shin pad. I believe Armstrong got the block. Scramble play in front. There's bodies falling. Harris is down in front of the goal. Saints able to keep it alive along the far wall. Chopped up the side, held in by Kelso. Return pass from Cooper, looping shot, ends up in behind the goal. Chopped over here towards the near side. Back and forth, Saints with it. Toole takes it off the wall, reverses. Back to the circle, her shot was blocked again. Arizona trying to spring it out. They'll just toss it off the far wall, trying to get a change. Saints trying to catch them. But it's Gerwitz all by herself. Wrister off the toe. Rink wide. It looked like it hit off a stick. Doesn't matter. Arizona's going to get to it first. Smartly played by Petrusev over towards the far wing. Rutherford comes back. Off the wall for Falardeau. Back in is Toivonen. Wrist shot wide of the blocker's side. 8:05 to go in the third. Up through the middle, Poisson.
Who?
Exactly. In the far corner, Rutherford tried to go skate the stick. Instead goes back to the point. Putnam's shot was knocked down. Jabbed away from Carson. Rutherford flips it on into the zone. Allen slows it up. Reverses away from Brooks. Allen just guides it out into the middle. O'Leary says, no, we're going to go back into the offensive end. McGowan wants to step into a shot. Easily seen all the way by Sorley. 7:23 to go in the period.
So as the game started, Todd, not much happened. We said in the first intermission that wouldn't use the word boring, but nothing, kind of uneventful first period. And now we are with 7:23 left in the third. Maryville's up 4-0.
Renkus steps up from the blue line to keep it alive. Ross down low, tried to put it into the mixer. O'Leary was there, but just too hard to find a passing lane. Arizona kicking it around. Wildcats haven't cleared
Oh my
yet.
gosh!
O'Leary's going to take a penalty there.
Colleen O'Leary with, in any league, that's a big hit, and she took down. She's getting back up. She tells the trainer, go back to the bench. Good on her. Glad to see that. But a big hit by Colleen O'Leary.
And those are always dangerous, as
Leela
we've
Schultz.
said in the last couple weeks. Anytime you're within a couple feet, about a yard maybe away from the wall, it's just hard to brace yourself.
It really is. It really is. Especially when you're not expecting it. A league where body checking is not allowed, you're really not expecting it. So when that happens, it really kind of catches you off guard.
So Arizona thus far is 0 for 3. See if they can get that goose egg off the board. 6:45 to go in the period as the Saints clear it down. Brennan comes in on the forecheck, but Pesca is on the puck. Cross ice pass was disrupted. For Derber. Sends it up the wall. Nobody there in white. Pesca tried to drop it off. And now she gets the return feed into the zone for Carson. Wrist shot blocked. Second opportunity.
Ooh. She had a shot and she took one extra move.
Grace McKeague needed to put that towards goal a little quicker. Now she couldn't seal it off along the wall. Pesca's going to come up. Carson just outside the circle. Shot towards the blocker side. Knocked down. Under a minute to go in the power play. Pesca quickly to Carson. Going to take the shot. Kerwitz made the block, but took it awkwardly off the shin. Hit a soft spot in that shin protector. Now Petrusev is able to cover it up. Couple whacks there for McKeague.
Yeah, the players wear shin protectors.
You can tell, though, with them. The pants make it hard to see.
Yes. I'm just busting, Todd. I'm just busting.
.41 seconds left in the O'Leary penalty. Howell drops it back to the point. Thompson with a slap shot. Oh, it was deflected on the way through. Petrusev the save. Rebound, score. Power play goal for Arizona. And it's going to go to Lily Howell.
They're talking about a possible high stick, Todd. The refs are standing in front of the net talking. Coach Tommy Lang was holding up the signal for high stick because they thought it was a complete howitzer from the blue line, was knocked down, and they were able to get the rebound. So the three referees are speaking in front of the Maryville goaltender to see, hey, was that high, was that not? I'm sure Petrusev would love to see, as they're going to call a goal. I was going to say she would love to see it call the high stick to get that shutout.
Yeah, we saw the replay. It was hard to tell from that angle exactly where the stick was at.
But that initial shot from the blue line was a freaking rocket.
So I believe the goal should be Howell from Thompson. As Thompson took that ripper of a shot, and then Petrusev made the initial save. And truth be told, I kind of thought that she had it. I didn't see it come loose, but
yeah,
Good on Howell to spot the loose puck, and she was able to just slip it through. So 4-1 is your score. 5:15 left to go, and the Saints are going to go to the power play now.
So maybe they can get one back here. They're going to say, you're going to get one on us, we're going to get one on you. A trip is going to be called. 5-12 as Schultz goes to the box. Left in the third period. Maryville goes on, is it power play 6, Todd?
7.
7. Boy.
They're 1 for 6 thus far.
1 for 6. Okay. 7, man, that's getting up there. I can't count much higher than that, so.
We're running out of fingers. Saints will see if it's lucky number 7. 5:10 left to go in the period. Gerwitz walks the line, and then strong stick from Howell sends that one out of play.
Staying in the zone. To the left of Sorley, the Arizona goaltender.
Saints win the draw, but came out of the zone.
Beckett thought Gerwitz had it. Gerwitz thought Beckett had it. Lang thought Gerwitz had it. Gerwitz thought Petrusik had it. Petrusev. I don't even know what I'm talking about, Todd.
But now you're just making up people. Howell poke checks it away from Gerwitz. Flop back the other way. Gerwitz will pick it up from the corner. 4:30 to go in the third. Saints up by 3. Gerwitz was hooked from behind. That disrupted things. Brooks with a stretch pass, and the Saints power play is getting a little sloppy in their own end. Brooks
off.
crosses the line on the attack, and Beckett was not even close.
Not even close. She said, let me get in the zone and pass me the puck. That's called offsides.
It's a lead pass.
Yeah, right.
Looking for the lead pass. Callhammer wins the draw, but Ross was tied up. Now Brooks chips it in. This one's onside. Not for long, though, as Arizona clears it down. 45 seconds remaining in the Saints power play. Short-handed chance, backhander. Wouldn't go for Toivonen.
They're just having trouble exiting their zone.
Yeah, Brennan's going to go coast to coast. Leaves it for Gillings. Takes a wrister. That's off the end wall. Callhammer from a tough angle. Flips it back towards the half wall. Gillings was dispossessed. Saints on the power play for another 12 seconds. Beckett from the straightaway point, out of the near side. Reverse pass, and again, they're just not on the same page.
No.
Brennan goes down low. O'Leary gets it back. Gives it off to Brennan. And then Gilling's shot was knocked away. Back to 5-on-5. Saints are now 1 for 7.
Boy. Yeah, just not connecting, Todd. Not on the same page is pretty much the best way to put it, as you said. Weren't able to exit their zone. They really weren't connecting passes when they did set stuff up in the offensive zone. Just not very good looking power plays this evening.
One would have to figure that might be something they work on during their off day. Callhammer chops it up into the neutral zone. Schultz sends it back the other direction. 2:45 to go here in the third. Arizona would like to get one more goal and at least make it interesting down the stretch. Puck ping-ponging back and forth. Put out in front, score! That's not necessarily the way you draw it up, but it crossed the goal line, and the 4-goal lead is restored.
Yeah, I mean, Todd, rebounds are the name of the game tonight. They're able to hold the puck in. Beckett puts it on goal, and as you see right there, El Rutherford able to get that rebound. And I'll say it again, rebounds are the name of the game for the Maryville Saints this evening. Up 5-1 on their 37th shot of the night. El Rutherford getting a tally for the evening.
So Saints with 5 goals and 5 different goal scorers.
Something you like to see. If you're going to score a bunch, you don't like to see the same one over and over. Shows the diversity of the Maryville Saints.
Alexander Ovechkin might say differently. 2 minutes left. Saints are going to go back to the power play.
Oh.
And I don't know why the whistle went. Arizona had not touched it.
It's a retaliatory play. I think they're going to take both of them, yeah. I think we're going to get a Wildcat and a Saint into the penalty box. Or are we not? If that's the case, then you are absolutely right. Why did the whistle blow? Because Arizona did not touch the puck, and they are the only ones going to the box. So Maryville will go on a power play with 1:52 left in the game. They had a 2-on-1 rush, and the referee blew the whistle. So absolutely right, just like you said. Why did the whistle blow? Boy, that song was loud.
It's almost 10:30 here, so we'll give the referees a little bit of a break. Cross ice from Gillings. Poisson drops it off. Beckett with a slap shot.
My gosh. Where's that shot been? My gosh. The power behind that slap shot.
Beckett comes onto the circle, takes a wrister. That's off the end wall. Lost her stick in the process. Now Leary to Beckett. Gillings goes back door, and instead it was kicked away by Sorley. Saints changing things up with their power play right now. They've got 5 forwards out there.
Mm-hmm.
Giving Emma Gerwitz a little bit of a break here. Final minute of play.
As Joe Parisi would say, 1 minute. Joe on the radio.
Here comes Beckett, taking on all comers. Knocked over near side to Ross. Lost it for a moment. O'Brien. Now to Beckett. Shooting lane dried up. She still got it through. Chopped over here towards the near side by Ross. But Sorley will cover.
Could see what they were going for right on the doorstep. I wanted to see Beckett fire one. I didn't realize how hard of a shot she had until that last rush. She had all the time in the world, but she was looking for the back door.
Just trying that play. The Blues have worked a couple times with the Pareko shot off the end wall and looking for a rebound.
Too bad that hasn't worked a few more times for him this year.
Well, that's a different story. Bouncing puck out front. Sorley got back into position and made the stop.
5 seconds.
Great A opportunity from the Saints from the slot, but time is going to run out. Saints are going to win by 4. 5-1 is your final, and the Saints have 19 wins on the year. Solid win for Maryville. Wasn't necessarily clean start to finish, but as long as you get the W, that's what counts in the end. Maryville wins 5-1.
It's a little too quiet for me, Todd. I'm used to hearing, "It ain't nothing but a hound dog." You know, when the Maryville Saints win, you got DJ Malone playing little Elvis Presley. But tonight we're just going to say we won the hockey game. We're going to go out nice and quietly, right? We're going to salute the crowd, and we're going to go have tea and crumpets. That's what they're saying.
That's one way to put it. I think with that in mind, we'll probably just cut it off here. It's been an interesting night. We hope that you enjoyed it. It was fun for us, obviously fun for Saints fans.
Clearly it was fun for us.
Not as much for the Wildcats fans, but a few of them chimed in on YouTube and still enjoyed themselves. So we appreciate you all for watching and putting up with our nonsense here this evening.
Hey, remind them, Sunday morning, as we were complaining about, will be the senior game for the Maryville Saints. 11:45 a.m. They welcome in the Lakers. Nice presentation for the seniors who have put their blood, sweat, and tears into this Maryville Saints program, so we'll be able to honor them this Sunday morning, 11:45 a.m.
Should be a good time. Final time for all the seniors here on home ice. And then hopefully a long national championship run. For everybody here at the Maryville Saints Hockey Network, we thank you for watching. I'd like to thank Eric Skelton for making us look good behind the scenes. For Chuck Kraus, I've been Todd Panula. Saints win 5-1. Until the next time, hockey fans, have a good night.